Welcome back to CAN, Caribbean Affiliate News. My name is Stefan Samuel. This segment of the news is sponsored by Leica Mobile. In sports, the Jamaican was looking to regain the title she won last few years in 2009. Memories of her fourth place finish at the last World Championships still fresh in her mind. With such tough opposition, a race that included the second fastest woman of all time and 5 other women with PBs below 10.9, Fraser-Pryce knew that there was little room for error. Her best weapon is her devastating start, and she executed it perfectly here to open up at a notable lead in just a first few strides. USA's English Gardner was right up there with Fraser-Pryce to begin with, but faded in the second half of the race, losing her form. From then on, there was no looking back for Fraser-Pryce, and she continued to pull away from the field, stopping the clock in a world-leading 10.71. With Gardner slipping down the running order, Muriel Ahore of the Ivory Coast came through strong at the end to take silver in 10.93, some 0.22 behind the winner, but just 0.01 ahead of the defending champion, Carmelita Jeter. Ahore became the first African woman to win a World Championships medal in this event. Gardner wound up outside the medals in 10.97, and Jamaica's Caron Stewart was given the same time in 5th place. Nigeria's Blessing Akobore, who has been touted as a medal contender after running 10.79 in her last race before the World Championships, was outside 11 seconds with 11.04 to finish a disappointing 6th. Alexandria Anderson and Octavius Freeman, the other 2 of 4 U.S. representatives in the final, rounded out the race with respective times of 11.10 and 11.16. In Grenada, the 2 top rated teams in West Indies women's cricket, Jamaica and Trinidad and Tobago, will clash in the final of the West Indies Cricket Board Women's Super 50 final at Tantine in Grenada tomorrow. The 2 teams headed the points tally of their respective groups, with Jamaica hauling in 15 points in Group A, winning all 3 of their matches. Trinidad and Tobago also had a clean sweep of Group B, accumulating 14 points. Guyana, who had 7 points, came second in Group A, and Barbados, who had 10 points, took the runners-up slot in Group B. Both semi-final matches were rain-affected. The Jamaica versus Barbados encounter was abandoned, with Barbados making 186 for 9 and Jamaica only being able to get 6 for 1 before play was called off. Windies batswoman Keshana Knight made 48 for the Bajans, while Deandra Dutton contributed 35. Stephanie Taylor, 3 for 20, and Chanel Daly, 3 for 34, were the top wicket takers. Trinidad and Tobago won their semi-final by the Duckworth-Lewis method over Guyana. The Guyanese, piloted by June Olgay, Tremaine Smart, and Shermaine Campbell, made 191 for 5. Trinidad and Tobago reached 71 for 2 in 20.5 overs to be ahead on DL when weather caused an end of the proceedings. The Super 50 will be followed by the Regional 2020 tournament, which will commence on Friday, August 16th, and the Grand T20 final will be on Thursday. The other 4 teams in the tournament are Dominica, Grenada, St. Lucia, and St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Bahamas and Jamaica athletes are expressing confidence of taking the men's 4x400 meter title at the 14th IAAF World Athletic Championships. Veteran Bahamas quarter miler Chris Brown says, despite missing a member of the team which won the Olympic title in London, they will be ready. And I quote, Our reserve guys are hungry and just as good, so we look forward to step on the track and putting on a performance, said Brown, the only one of the 3 Bahamians in the 400-meter heats to make the semifinals. Brown won his first Olympic gold medal in the 4x400-meter relay with Demetrius Pinder, Michael Matheu, and Ramon Miller. They beat the defending champions, the United States, in the final at the London Olympics. Brown was speaking following the heats of the men's 400 meters on day 2 of the World Championships. The Bahamas team will come from Latoy Williams, O.J. Ferguson, Jeffrey Gordon, Michael Matheu, Ramon Miller, and Wesley Namor. Jamaica's quarter-miler Edino Steele was more confident, saying his team can even come away from the World Championships with a gold medal. Javier Bell, Javon Francis, Omar Johnson, Steele, Rashawn McDonald, and LaFond Green are in the Jamaica 4x400 relay pool. CONCACAF on Friday launched its first official licensing program for coaches aimed at rising the standard of the sport throughout the region. CONCACAF said that the D-License coaching course unveiled in Mexico City will establish the foundation for the future proliferation of a comprehensive educational curriculum. The new licensing system, designed and executed by CONCACAF's Development Office and funded by the Confederation as a part of its ongoing commitment to the growth of the sport, will provide coaches from across the region with a valuable, internationally recognized license, as well as the tools to impart that knowledge at the local level. Experts in coaching player development are leading the instruction of the D-License training course, which consists of educating coaches in the following areas: the principles of coaching, the adequate training by age, the fundamentals of planning training sessions, physical training, health and security, the development of community clubs, among other components of coaching football. We are very pleased that the new administration of CONCACAF is identifying talent and investigating the training and development, said Justino Copien, president of the Mexican Football Federation, during his opening remarks that welcomed Webb and the trainers of Mexico. We are indeed honored that Mexico has been selected to receive such skilled coaches from the region. After 4 days of training, the 28 participants, 20 men and 8 women, will be subjected to an examination, after which they will receive their CONCACAF D-License certification. Following the inaugural training, the coaching course will also be conducted in the Cayman Islands from August 22nd to August 25th in Aruba and Grenada during September. You are watching Caribbean Affiliate News. Stay tuned.
5 million customers use Leica Mobile for affordable international mobile calls, connecting over 2.5 million mobile calls daily, helping our customers stay in touch with their loved ones, whether they be in Asia, Africa, Europe, or the rest of the world. Every 5 seconds, a new Leica Mobile customer joins our growing family, helping you to make affordable international calls across the world. Leica Mobile. Call the world for less.